What is Australia's system of government? A. Parliamentary democracy. B. Republic. C. Dictatorship. The correct answer is A. Parliamentary democracy. It means that no person, group, or religious rule is above the law is called A. The rule of law. B. The rule of inertia. C. The law of attraction. The correct answer is A. The rule of law. At the Australian citizenship ceremony, what do you pledge to Australia and its people? A. Share Australia's democratic beliefs, respect its rights and liberties. B. To get rich. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Share Australia's democratic beliefs, respect its rights and liberties. What is the rule of law in Australia? A. Religious groups are under the law. B. Government leaders are above the law. C. All Australians are equal under the law. The correct answer is C. All Australians are equal under the law. As a peaceful and stable system of government, Australians believe that change should occur through discussion, peaceful persuasion, and in democratic process. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. All Australians are expected to treat each other with dignity and respect, regardless of their race, country of origin, gender, sexual orientation, marital status, age, disability, heritage, culture, politics, wealth, or religion. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What is the core Australian value and underpins our democratic system? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of religion. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. People who hold positions of power in the Australian community and religious leaders, businessmen, and the police are favored by the law regardless of their deeds. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. As part of parliamentary democracy system, the power of the government comes from whom? A. Australian people. B. Government leaders. C. Religious leaders. The correct answer is A. Australian people. What kind of Australia's freedom, for instance, when people can criticize the government, protest peacefully against government decisions, and campaign to change laws, so long as at all times they are still obeying Australian laws? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of religion. C. Freedom of association. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. What kind of Australia's freedom when people are free to meet in public or private places for social or political discussion? A. Freedom of expression. B. Freedom of religion. C. Freedom of association. The correct answer is A. Freedom of expression. It means that people can say and write what they think and to discuss their ideas with others. A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of religion. C. Freedom of association. The correct answer is A. Freedom of speech. It means that Australians are free to join any legal organization, such as political party, trade union, religious, cultural, or social group, and people can also decide not to join and cannot be forced into doing so. A. Freedom of association. B. Freedom of religion. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Freedom of association. It means that people can express their views, including through art, film, music, and literature. A. Freedom of expression. B. Freedom of religion. C. Freedom of association. The correct answer is A. Freedom of expression. Australia's democratic system is based on the principle that every individual, regardless of their background, has rights and equality under Australian law. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a freedom in Australia when people are free to follow any religion they choose, or they may also not choose to follow any religion. A. Freedom of religion. B. Freedom of association. C. Freedom of expression. The correct answer is A. Freedom of religion. Australians can gather with others to protest against government actions or organization. However, the laws of Australia must be obeyed at all times. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Any protest or gathering in Australia is allowed as long as it must be peaceful and must not injure any person or damage property. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australia has public holidays on Christian days such as Good Friday, Easter Sunday, and Christmas Day. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australia has no official national religion. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. It is a right in Australia to form and join associations to pursue common goals. A. Freedom of association. B. Freedom of religion. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Freedom of association. Where there is a conflict between an Australian law and a religious practice, Australian law must prevail. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. The government of Australia and the law treat all citizens equally, whatever their religion or beliefs. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Even while engaging in religious practices, the laws of Australia must be obeyed at all times. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Gender equality in Australia means that men and women have equal rights. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, it is against the law to discriminate against a person because of their gender. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. In Australia, this means that what someone achieves in life should be as a result of their talents, work, and effort, rather than their wealth or background is also called A. Fair go, B. Equality of opportunity, C. All of these. The correct answer is C. All of these. Australian government operates separately from churches or other religious entities, which means A. The government of Australia is secular. B. Australian government depends on Christian community. C. The Australian government has only one religion. The correct answer is A. The government of Australia is secular. There are no formal class distinctions in Australian society. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. What are the privileges of being an Australian citizen? A. Vote in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. B. Apply for children born overseas to become Australian citizens by descent. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are some of the responsibilities of being an Australian citizen? A. Defend Australia should the need arise. B. Serve on a jury if called to do so. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. The government in Australia is secular and has no official religion. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Equality of opportunity in Australia is also called A. Fair go, B. Fair go, C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Fair go. What are the privileges of being an Australian citizen? A. Apply for an Australian passport and re-enter Australia freely. B. Seek for consular assistance from an Australian official while overseas. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are the responsibilities of being an Australian citizen? A. Obey the laws of Australia. B. Vote in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. What are the privileges of being an Australian citizen? A. Apply for a job in the Australian Public Service or in the Australian Defence Force. B. Seek election to Parliament. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. A vote to change the Australian Constitution is called A. A referendum. B. A reference. C. A referee. The correct answer is A. A referendum. What is an important responsibility, right, and privilege of all Australian citizens aged 18 years or over? A. Voting in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. B. Apply Australian passport. C. Ask for consular help. The correct answer is A. Voting in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. Voting is compulsory in federal and state or territorial elections and may not be compulsory in local government elections in some states. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. All Australian citizens and other people in Australia must obey the laws of Australia. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. While service in the Australian Defence Force is voluntary, it is still a responsibility for Australian citizens to defend Australia should the need arise. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Australian citizens must be committed to joining together to defend the nation and its way of life if necessary. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. A group of ordinary Australian men and women who listen to the evidence in a court case and decide if a person is guilty or not guilty is called A. Jury. B. Judge. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Jury. Jury service, if requested, is a responsibility for Australian citizens aged 18 years or over. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Who are qualified to become a jury in Australia? A. Australian citizens who are on the electoral roll. B. Anyone. C. People under 18 years old. The correct answer is A. Australian citizens who are on the electoral roll. How do Australian citizens have a say on how Australia is governed and contribute to its future? A. Through voting in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. B. By protesting against the leaders of the government. C. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Through voting in federal and state or territorial elections and in a referendum. Taxes in Australia are spent for A. Government-funded healthcare and education, defence, roads and railways, and social security. B. To pay personal mortgage. C. None of these. The correct answer is A. Government-funded healthcare and education, defence, roads and railways, and social security. What is paid out of the money you earn, whether it is from a job, a business, or investments, and collected by the ATO? A. Tax. B. Interest. C. Savings. The correct answer is A. Tax. How can you participate in Australian society? A. Join neighborhood and local community organizations. Volunteer to do social and community work. B. Paying tax. C. All of the above. The correct answer is C. All of the above. ATO in Australia stands for A. Australian Taxation Office. B. Association of Tax Office. C. Advanced Taxation Office. The correct answer is A. Australian Taxation Office. Australian citizens can apply for their child born overseas to become an Australian citizen by descent. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True.